largest city, Prague. They sacrificed its people to their dark gods, and any who managed to flee were driven into
Hello
the
guys, I'm
freezing
back with
wilderness.
my soldier.
And any who managed to flee were driven into
Hello
the
guys, I'm
freezing
back with my soldier. Hello guys, I'm back with my soldier. So I'll just level up to 50, try and get some good heroics for the build I have in mind. I still don't have a concrete build in mind, and I believe I'll need to reset some times until I get it right, but it will take a while. So let's start on very hard. Do some how should I say it? Maybe boss runs, but maybe not boss runs first. Maybe let's do some relic hunts for level ups. So here we are back with Konrad, fresh at level 40, freshly completed the campaign, so kind of under-geared, under-leveled. I'll be doing lesser relic maps. I do not think we need the greater or the grand relic map. So let's go with this one. My damage decreases in proportion to my missing energy. Okay. I will have to keep my energy up. So Taunt will have to play a big role in this playthrough. Just a moment. Okay, good. Now I'm ready. Okay, so this won't be as easy as when we were leveling. Surely there will be deaths. I won't be able to do it as fast as how I was leveling. But I think the best thing to do is just kill whatever we can, just to group them up. Keep running until we group many. And stop around some elites and just start spamming all our skills. Those events are something we need to try and do. I was not using my main damage skill, big mistake on my end. Let me quickly heal up first. I need to go to some safe spot where I can have some. Yeah, our pistol is not doing as much damage as I would want it to. Maybe very hard is kind of too early for us to do very hard when we're level 40. Yeah, maybe it's better if I want to level up fast, I'd go to hard. Very hard seems to be a bit of an overkill when I've barely finished the game and I'm level 40. I'm not sure whether the monsters scale up to my level, but I think they do. So let's go for hard. What I want is I'm looking for fast level ups, so the difficulty doesn't matter for me. I'm not doing it for the wood, I'm doing it for the level ups. And I don't really care whether it's lesser or greater. For now, we won't be getting heroics anyways. But I just want some fragments, so lesser is fine. Lesser should do the trick. Also, do I have a god skill point to allocate? I probably already used all I had saved up. Oh no, I've got one. Let's go for this one here. And next we're gonna get this. Quick check. Okay, this is much better. I can actually do some substantial damage to those without it taking. Yeah, this is the difficulty where I should be leveling for now. Maybe when I hit 45 and I start getting heroic wood, I can go to very hard or chaos 1 even. Although I'd reserve the chaos difficulties for once I have at least a few heroic items. The main idea is we need fast kills. Fast kills means fast XP. I'm not sure whether the elites give a lot. If they don't, I would be better off doing just some regular monsters group. I probably should also equip my XP passives, but it's okay. That means every hour I'm just losing 6 minutes worth the XP. That's and I hope I'm not losing XP when I'm dying. I really don't know whether it works that, but hopefully it doesn't. In the meantime, do we have any upgrades? So yeah, we completed the campaign, or I completed the campaign when I was level 40, as you can see. 3 hours and a half this time. All thanks to the rushiness of this class with break through the ranks. Such a great skill for rushing. Okay, there's a lot of elites around us. Okay, I don't have energy, I think. I'm gonna get as much cooldown reduction for my end gear setup as I can, but for I need to find some damage reduction maybe for now, while I'm leveling, before I can do more damage than they are doing to me. I'm really having fun with this class. Probably the most fun I've had leveling a class was this guy so far. And the thing is, to be the most boring to level up. I didn't expect him to have such good damage and such good rushing abilities like this one. I expected him to be more of a tanky class with maybe some support like party heals and stuff. But it seems like the party healer kind of is the mage. And the ranger. Those two can stack up and heal the whole party very. The ranger with the scout with the Queen's Rat, I think, and the mage with the heroic or the second version of this AoE that he puts in his feet. I forgot the name. That repels enemies. Let's get some of those orbs because I need HP. Oh shit, I forgot about this guy having ranged attacks. Yeah, this is gonna happen. This is kind of how it is when I play games. See, now I forgot he explodes. Thankfully I didn't die by that explosion.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Yeah, there's so many of those guys with the banner. The enemy party. My cooldown seems to have been better recently with this what's it called, Sigmar's Wrath, and XP is going well. I even need to put a skill point here before I forget again.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, so far it's okay. If I don't make mistakes, I can stay alive. If I make mistakes, of course I'm gonna die, which is valid for any class, any build. When you're doing something challenging. I'm just gonna try and get rid of all the little guys first before I try to focus the end of map boss. Oh, did I somehow stun him? I didn't know this guy can be stunned. Ah shit, I didn't know I ran out of energy. I did try to keep it up. Now if I did energy, I would have been able to escape and survive for 2 seconds before my potion was ready. I believe the cooldown reduction for potions passive, this skill might be very useful. Now where was it? This one. This might be very nice to use later on for a tank build, but maybe for my build, whichever kind of build it turns out to be in the end, probably that won't be nice. Also, I probably need to upgrade some skills. I have 7 points. I'm using Tireless. Do I have a better version of Tireless? Okay, I've got version number 2. Oh, not yet. Okay, let's end this map. Let's go to the... I also need some gear upgrades. I'm probably still wearing some level 30 something armor and weapons. Most likely that's the case. 23, 35, 38, yeah, that explains a lot in regards to how often I'm dying and stuff. Cooldown reduction for the win. And that's kind of it. Let's sell the rest of I'm wondering if expeditions are better XP than relic hunt. I think lesser relic maps maybe is the best way to level up for now. 4 more levels until we can get heroic gear. Now I shouldn't stay static for long. As for the skills, we wanted tireless. Or do we? Maybe I might be better off with something like no, I don't need this. Maybe this might be good though. Energy gain 5%, block chance 10%. And blocking a hit generates that 5% energy. Yeah, this would be better. This isn't bad as well, but I need enough points to be able to afford this. So for now, one more level and then I can try putting this here. Well, that's 15% increase here. I think that's better that way. Okay, I don't think I can do anything to improve my situation for now. It's kind of a challenge while leveling up to strike a balance in between survivability and damage. Sometimes one is much greater than the other and it's enough. And the other time it's the other way around and it isn't. As a general rule, most of the times if you have enough damage you most probably don't need much survivability if you're good at avoiding attacks. And that applies to many games. Here it also applies, but you really need to be very careful on Chaos 5 not to get hit, which is kind of a boring way to play for people like me that don't want to stupid game. And just want to play to relax and do some thing. So I probably try, eventually I'll try don't die and I kill stuff even if it's slowly. I would be okay with a tanky build for Chaos 6 and 7. And be able to progress in those invasions that are coming. And then have a build that deals shit tons of damage but dies all the time. Probably with the invasion you won't be able to revive and continue like in those modes now. We'll have to just wait and see how it is, but my guess is that there's a huge chance on the evasions we won't be able to resurrect when solo. I've not played with people this game yet, so I don't know if we can resurrect our teammates if they die. Or whether they have to resurrect themselves, whether like there's a downed mechanic. Okay, this event would give us some XP. I'm gonna stay and do that event. Well, if I'm gonna stay, I'm better off killing the banner bearers first.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Oh, this one would take too much time to kill.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, why do I keep getting slowed on this character? This is something that's been happening only to this character. With any other character, I never have had such a bad experience with slows. This guy constantly keeps getting slowed, and I'm assuming I'm doing that to myself and not the monsters doing it. On the dwarf I never experienced this, on the mage I never did, the scout either. Okay, now I got stun walked and whatnot. That was kind of a very bad experience. So it's either a lot of the monsters in all zones can slow me, and I never realized it until I played this guy, or I'm slowing myself with something.
Consumed in my flames. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, this is good. What's my cooldown? Oh, all the way to 28 seconds. It was 47 seconds long ago when I started. So I've gotten it down to 28 seconds. That's pretty impressive. If I can get it down to 20 seconds, it will be amazing. But for that I need both heroic weapon and offhand with cooldown reduction. Now let's get that crit damage as well.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Let's keep moving. When there's two little monsters in one place, kind of better to move to where it's more populated. Maybe that's how I'll just level up. I'll just kill the easy elites, leave the tanky elites alive, and just keep moving on for faster XP per hour.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
This seems nice. Okay, let's move. Yeah, this seems to be a better way to do it. Just group them up, Vikings, get that easy XP, and then just bail out. wait for that explosion. And I've got my Bloodlust ready, but when I have the Bloodlust I cannot use my Taunt, I cannot use many other skills like my Break Through the Rank. So I'm not sure it's worth using that Bloodlust skill unless it's full. When it's full I have something that's like Break Through the Ranks for charging. I have a good AoE and I've got my close range attacks as well. Oh, I think I need to kill this banner enemy. Okay, all those knockbacks. It's if I'm playing Dauntless. He keeps doing those tail whips. Kinda feels like playing Dauntless a bit on this specific boss. Go this way, group them up, group them up. Okay, good. Kinda wipe them. I should probably get rid of this skill and just put my Pistolier or whatever it's called there. Okay, I'll do it in the town. Fair enough. Okay, well, level 42 in the middle. So yeah, let's get rid of this skill. I don't want it attacking all the time in the middle of the air, hitting nothing. This one is probably better, yeah, more energy gain. So I have Taunt here, or maybe I can have this there. I'm not sure whether there's a point in taking this over. Oh yeah, the damage reduction. This I need level 3 for sure. Shoot the charge could help. Could help. I'm not sure what else I can use there. Besides Sigmar's Blessing or whatever it was called. Yeah, Sigmar's Blessing. But I won't have much skill points to get that. Maybe at level 1, just for that extra block chance. Let's see, I've got 8 levels left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I really wasted some points here. So all of that is probably unnecessary. I probably would have been better off taking this thing here for damage reduction. So Sigmar's Blessing, where is level 2? This one, level 2 Sigmar's Blessing. Maybe that's the one I need to take. But it would take a lot of points. Let's see, 1, 2. 18 points. So I can get 10 points all the way to here, but I want that cooldown reduction. So 10 points and I have 8 points left, and I need 2 points for this, so I need to decide from where I can remove another 2 points. We'll see, for now let's just play. I'll have to. It's so temporary, so it doesn't matter much. Two more levels. Once we start getting heroics, I might increase the difficulty. I left the skill slot open. Well, we'll try and do without it.
May evil be consumed in my flames. May evil be consumed in my flames. This is not my final hour.
How's my cooldown now? Still 28 seconds, okay. Let's group them up from here, from here.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, good. Let's keep moving. This is good when I group them up in such big numbers. It's quite. Let me just quickly count here.
May evil be consumed in my flames. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, nice. Let's keep moving. Well, we've still got this aura around us.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, quick. Let's move. This one will follow. No, this one got too.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, let's group them up here now. Having difficulty seeing my cursor sometimes. That may be just me. With all those effects and monster effects and my spells, I kind of lose this cursor. If there was an option to increase its size, like in some games they have for people like me, huge cursors as option to modify it from the settings, that would be nice. Or to change the color to something that doesn't blend in with the flames and the background of the, like something bright green. For sure I wouldn't see anything bright green in this game besides the gems. Maybe that's not the correct way. Let's go there.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Was I stunned for a second? Because my energy wasn't depleted.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Oh, nice. Get that level up. 43.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Keep moving. Oh, there's a lot of them here. Nice. Get that XP going.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, let's see what's this way. A horny chest, as I call those chests.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, the boss is probably here after this passage. There we go. Here's the big guy. Wingston, Tail Whipper. That's how I'll call this guy, because we don't see his name. So I'm gonna call him Wingston Tail Whipper. He's horny as well. How many horns has he got? He's got like 6 horns on his head. Okay, I'm gonna use my Bloodlust skill here. Okay, let me group them up then, before my rat is ready.
Consumed in my flames.
Nice. Okay, any upgrades? Yes. Only loot. One's an upgrade. How's my crit chance? Okay, doesn't matter. It's as if I don't have any with 14. For now, I guess I shouldn't just dwell too much on those items. Just wear them for a map run or not, doesn't matter. Nurgle, oh no, not poison clouds, anything but poison clouds. Not until they fix them so they can't kill you. is coming with the next patch. Poison would not be able to kill you. It can leave you at 1 HP, then a monster can one-shot you after that, but the poison itself will not be able to kill you. This seems nice. Oh, Swanesh. Didn't notice it's Swanesh. Hopefully I don't die much here. Those monsters can easily burst me with their close range attacks. Okay, this is what I was waiting for. I'll do the same, I'll keep moving until this is out of cooldown. Wow, how many heroes is it here? 2? Okay, let's do this. Where are the healers? Focus the healers, focus the healers. Okay, finally, no more healers left. Now they're gonna die quickly. Okay, let's just leave those. He's gonna kill the one. Oh, and this one got healed, fuck's sake, man. No, I'm stuck, I can't move. Yeah, GG. So I have to just get them here and then move. Fucking annoying map. Okay, now I can.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Yeah, and he got healed right when he was like about to die. Fucking annoying healers, I'm telling you. This is the most tilting NPC in the game. The purple banner bearer. And my damage at the moment is low, I can't focus them. And most of the times I can't even see where they are. I know where they are kind of in the vicinity of the purple circle in the middle. But sometimes I just can't target them in between all the other enemies.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
me. Oh, look, he put me down. This is... Yeah. The tilting healers, man. I'm always having difficulties with this map. Regardless what class I play. Maybe only on the dwarf it was kind of easy, because I could just jump on the middle of the healers and jump out and just keep jumping. Come on. Die, die. Don't heal him now. Oh, I hope he doesn't get healed. Gonna pull them. Now let's kill them without the healer nearby to heal them. Oh, and the healer's back. And he died. Nice. Yeah, so much damage, man. This map is probably one of the worst maps in between the four. Maybe it's the worst in between the four in regards to how many things can pull you, how many there on the map. Those guys with the tentacle hands that can two-shot or one-shot on Chaos 5. Even the littlest, the most little enemies kinda can one or two-shot you. Those ones here that are left. Hopefully they add the new layouts as well to those maps. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't be able to either randomize some layouts or the layouts from the campaign to the map. Oh, shit, no energy. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I keep getting slowed. Do I get slowed after blocking or something? Still don't know why this character is constantly slowed. Whereas with the others I never had this exact issue with the slowing. There must be something I haven't read on the mechanic of some skill of mine. Don't die, don't die. Shit, 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 shit. Come on, move. Ah, shit. He doesn't want to move. Yeah, just when I would remove my energy generator, I would be having issues with energy. Before I never needed energy, but that's because of those long fights. Or I just think instead of on the damage. Yeah, I'm never gonna be doing one of those maps until I get my heroic gear. When I do get it, then those maps would be piece of cake, I guess. But for now, I can't deal with them fast enough to kill them fast enough before they kill me. Look at that now. With the heroic gear, this would be pretty much GG for them. If I'm doing this much damage now, then later on, well, what killed me? No one was attacking me, I was just losing health as if I was bleeding or burning. And I didn't see bleeding or burning. Is this no? No, there's no bleeding. Someone's causing damage over time from those ones though. Oh, I leveled up 44, nice. Leveling up while you're dead, didn't know it was possible. Okay, I wanna get rid of this map. I'm not gonna do Swanish. If there's Swanish, I'm just gonna reroll it. Because instead of leveling up fast now, I lost so much time on not.
Should I buy this game?
Well, honest opinion, I wouldn't buy it now for $50 for what it's offering. I probably would have waited for a sale to be at least 30-35, maybe then it would be worth it. Just give it a few weeks, give it a few more weeks, see what's happening. They're planning a patch this week, but even the patch they're planning doesn't justify buying the game.
Okay. Sounds good.
You end up not, to be honest with. The game is fun though, the game is really fun. I've been enjoying all three classes until this one, and this one I'm enjoying the most, the fourth class I tried. So I started as a mage, then I went on to play the scout, next I tried the dwarven slayer, and then now I just made this guy.
Newegg has it for $39.
$39 maybe is worth it. It's not so bad. But just to tell you what the game currently has to offer, the campaign could take you between 3.5-4 hours, or if you're slow, if you're reading all the text, all the quest details, it could take you about 8, 10, 9 hours, something like that. My first playthrough took me 10.5 hours, my second playthrough took me 5.5 hours, my third took me 4, the fourth took me 3.5 hours. So this is the campaign. After that you have something called Relic Hunt, which is paying some money to buy a map with 1, 2 or 3 negative modifiers, which increases the wood quality and the fragments. The fragments you need to bless your gear and to level up your god skills.
Thank you for the follow and welcome to the Struck Club.
ITWO Light, indeed, thanks for the follow and welcome to my channel. Much appreciated. Besides relic hunts, you have something called boss rushes, which is basically the 4 bosses of the 4 acts. You can select anyone, it teleports you to the boss room and you can just kill the boss and be done with it, get the wood. There's something called invasions coming, and there's some info on invasions I can provide you if you want. As for the blessings, it's kind of like socketing gear for upgrade. Let me quickly This image is what you could get by putting blessings in your gear. So you see, unlinked means a gem. I'm gonna show you. So if you go to bless an item and you select an item like my weapon per se, and it's different for each character. You have those links here where you place link gems. So you can either link gems or keep them unlinked. If I want damage, I'll put those here unlinked. But if I want crit chance, I would do something like this: one green and one red. And this means that they are linked because there's gems here. If I don't want them linked, I can just remove that, and then this will give me damage, this will give me HP. There's different combinations. Some characters can link only 2 gems, others can link 3. Like the mage has 1 link here and 1 link here, so it could do like a full link. And that's kind of how it is. So if I do that now, I'll get 1 crit chance, 2 times 0.5 and 120 damage. Just so I can show you. So this is kind of why we are farming in the end game, for min-max better rolls and for those types of blessings to upgrade our items.
lvlup, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub and welcome to the Struck Club. I just got struck right in the feels.
Oh boy, thanks a lot, dude, that's much appreciated. Very happy about that. Do you want to see anything specific, like a different class? I can show you once I'm done with the level up to 50, which won't take much longer. I've got all classes at max level, only this one I'm currently leveling up. You see my from my screen, there we go. So I do have a detailed guide about those blessings, so at any time if you wanna know that info that I've just said with a bit more
Thank you for the information.
No worries, dude, no problem. I'm always glad to provide whatever I know. Also, just so you don't get misinformed, some people are spreading rumors that are not true about drops. Like they're saying that difficulties, like you can change the difficulty between hard, very hard, chaos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some people are saying that Chaos 5 drops better modified items than Chaos 1, but that's not true, it's completely random. So I can get item with better rolls on Chaos 1 than Chaos 5 if I'm lucky. So this misinformation is being spread, so it's good to just inform people to know that's not the case. There was something else that was spread. Oh yeah, some people were saying boss rushes don't drop rings and amulets, but that's not the case. Yesterday on stream I got a ring from a boss rush, so I debunked this as well. Okay, let me do this map. When heroes remain static, they lose health every second. Good. That's a manageable.
Good deal.
Indeed, indeed. So there's an invasion mode coming, and there are some YouTube videos that can tell you whatever the developers have already said about the invasion video. You can also read on the Steam page. Kind of like the Atlas map, much more simplified. There's of course gonna be 5 bosses, not 5, 4 bosses. And you're gonna just keep working towards the 4 different zones and pushing through harder and harder content to see how far you can go. But it's kind of like doing maps. If I had that but it's like one of the two most recent. This screenshot of the upcoming patch, what the invasion map looks like. They're saying that this is the mode that would push people towards playing in a group. Although I've been hearing things like group play being kind of buggy at the moment. And wood drops being very bad on these maps and the maps for party play. That's probably going to be fixed, but who knows, we'll see. I'm enjoying playing the game solo for now, just learning about each class, experimenting with builds, modifying builds in certain ways that may not be meta, but in the end they kind of turn out pretty okay sometimes. In each character I've had to change my build 2-3 times until I get something I'm happy. Change it for something different just to see if I can find another usage of a certain item or something like that. Yesterday I kind of experimented with my mage, modified it up a bit with the same set, just putting to see how it works. And I'm thinking of changing some of my skills, my god skills. Those are god skills. This is like a passive skill tree, kind of like devotions in Grim Dawn or the passive skill tree in Path of Exile, but much more simplified version, more streamlined. Similar to the WoW sentry, but you can't rotate things. It's kinda typical for ARPGs to have something like this nowadays, so it's not surprising. Basically you want to unlock specific passive skills or specific active skills. Here I've got this unlocked and I should not have taken this, cause this one has a longer range. And the upgraded version kind of sends down meteors flying. The wider range, you see it now when my number 4 is ready. This is it does the most damage for me until I unlock a better, which is probably coming soon. Let me check. Oh, I already have it. Now I'll need 2 skill points. I'll think about this when I'm in the town. But this is a very good pistolier because it's a range skill on predominantly a melee character. So ranged attacks are always welcome, and it's actually a pretty DPS-y, pretty nukey skill. But this one is amazing. You can just run around without hitting anything. I'm using this skill, break through the ranks, which is also doing damage and giving me damage reduction, and I'm just running around knocking things back and forth. I can put my banner for extra counter-attack damage and damage inside it, and I can just spam this while I've got my Sigmar's Wrath. Kind of like a bull charge mentality inside the banner. Get caught into its range. But I think the best way to level up is just group them up, do my Sigmar's Wrath, my banner, and down for some energy, of course, as well. Like this, group them up, AoE, whatever dies, then move on to the next group. Okay, my energy is low. Cheat. Was I bleeding? I probably was bleeding. Cause they didn't hit me while I was like over there. They hit me before that, so probably bleeding on me. Anyways, let's keep moving. The taunt skill replenishes my energy greatly when there's a lot of enemies, so it's always good to have a lot of enemies around me on this build. There are of course a lot of things that can one-shot you, and on the most difficult mode, the Chaos 5 difficulty, you just have to avoid everything. There's like 95% of the hits that can one-shot you. In some maps, in other maps there's only 5% that can one-shot you. And hit. On my mage per se, I've got a lot of even though I moved some of it, I can on this specific map, on Chaos 5, hits from 90 me. There are 2 or 3 different enemies that can though. Like this guy with the sword, you with the big sword, he can one-shot. He has a very slow charged attack, which you can see from miles away. He also has invulnerability for a few seconds. Self up with some on him. While he has this, he's taking like 1 damage per hit only. Okay, we're done with this. Let's keep moving for now. Need more enemies for energy. There we go, last final batch from this level, and then we're moving on to the next one. I wanna show you the first bones. Hopefully I'll get an ergo map that's not poisonous fields can spawn. Damage. Okay, let's sell all that stuff. Now, do I have a skill point to spend? Not yet, but I wanted to do some changes here. I'll bring this back to level 2. I'll upgrade Pistolier to level 2. And in here, for the time being, I will put maybe... what should I put for some energy gain? Something free of charge. I'll put this temporary for now until I gear up and don't need this. Okay, now let's move on. Hopefully I'll get an ergo map. Well, it's corn again. You have to deal with corn. Children of the corn. Okay, that should be enough. Let's put the tent down. There we go. Nice. This might be good. Nope. It's okay, just a bit left. And now let's put the banner and camp. And we're bikes. And I don't even need to be stacking armor piercing with this skill. It has 30%. Wow, how much energy does this cost? 25? That's a lot of energy. This surely was a lot of energy. Okay, I think I can group them up here. I'm all over them. Come on, I really want to start seeing those reds. Maybe for the end of the map it will drop at least one. We'll see. I can start boss rushing just to get some heroic loot, and then the leveling could be much easier. But I'm not sure I'm ready to do boss rushes without it taking too long. So for now, maps would have to do that. First heroic, let's equip it right. Skill, what's Justice of the Empire? Maybe that's not the set I want. Let me check. Justice of the Empire. Justice of the Empire is this. Damages, repels and slows enemies. Generates energy for each enemy hit. And what does it do to this skill? Just improved version. I'm assuming it's gonna give this bonus and this bonus. I wanna try it though. I wanna try it just to see how it works. So in the next map I'll probably. But I think this may not be the skill I'm looking for. I wanna see all the bonuses before I decide which one is the one for me. I'm sure each set can be made good, but the most effective. I personally wouldn't care if I'm the most effective as long as I can survive and kill stuff. and have fun. What I'm looking for is a set that matches my playstyle, to balance things out, so it's not just one set for per character that's worth it. Like, I was pretty disappointed how the summoner set kind of falls short compared to the trap and compared to the poison set on the scout, on the wood. For leveling up it was amazing to do the pet build. For bosses it's also amazing, all the way out until Chaos 3. Then on Chaos 5 the summons start dying very fast and kind of fell short compared to the other two sets for bossing. We'll see how it is for this character though. Kind of wasted my skill here on this guy. This doesn't seem to be better than the first version because it's much less wider arc wedge. So probably the third version of Pistolier would be the one I want, and it might have the biggest AoE. I'll try and get Pistolier version that hits the most amount of enemies easily. This one seems to be just a bullet projectile, whereas the other one was shooting in bursts. Which one was it? This one. Oh, and this reimburses me. This also reimburses me, okay. If at least one is killed. But it's just a percentage of the cost. It's not the full cost. Okay, I better stay close to him and just use my rat. Okay, let me stack some wood. Oh, this I think was a good ring. HP and I want to get it to 20, I really do. But it will take some farming to get a main hand off hand with like 16 plus cooldown reduction. But this burning skill is amazing, Sigmar's Rat. And now we need to do some changes to my skill tree. Also pick a new god skill. We're now ready with this site. I will have to reset my god skills later. I want to get rid of all those. And maybe go for this one. If not this one, I can go up there for the other one. What's on the way? HP armor, HP armor, HP armor. Kind of a waste. Just that champion damage reduction is good. Whereas for this part here, it would be block damage, block chance, block damage, block chance, champion damage reduction, block damage, block chance. Yeah, maybe with blocking, stacking, this would be a good way. Cooldown reduction. And yeah, I wanted to go back to level 1 Pistolier. And I did want to try out this skill, Justice of the Empire, to see how it works. So let's try it here and see how it goes. I'm gonna try this as well. I'm gonna even try it like that. More energy again. As for the point we've got here, I'm not sure what to take anymore. Maybe I should wait and reset my skill points and then apply them. Let me quickly check how many skill points I'll need. Just a quick calculation of the total skill points needed. Unless someone knows the right number, I need to count 1 plus 2 plus 3 and all the way to plus 1275 skill points needed total. So I need a lot of green ones to get that. I've got everything else covered. The blues are almost there. So that's a lot of stuff that I need to farm. A whole whopping 500 plus from the green fragments. If there was an NPC to exchange one fragment for another, it would be nice. And I think there was something like that, if I'm not wrong, like here. Yeah, there was this option. Okay, for now let's leave it as it is and keep farming until everything is around, what was the number? 1275. I'll have to remember this and know it in the future. Now, next map. Poison Clouds. Come on, just give me another Nurgle map. I want to play a Nurgle map, but not Poison Clouds. Look at that, again Poison Clouds. Okay, this is okay. It just from all the AoEs, I would not see when the poison clouds appears under my feet, and then within a second I'll be dead.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Oh, I wanna try this new skill I took, just to see.
Can't do that right now.
Doesn't seem like a skill. Center. What's the damage? 27,000. This is 24. Yeah, I'll surely get rid of this skill. I won't use it.
May evil be consumed in my flames. May evil be consumed in my flames.
So it's healing me for 5% of my HP from my ring core, or for 5% of my damage. That would be also nice.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
This is much better than the second version of Pistolier because it hits more enemies. Hopefully it hits more enemies as well. Just a wider bullet spread. Oh, I need to taunt for some energy. Let's keep moving.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, this guy is not dying. Probably I should have killed the one with the banner first.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Took a while. Okay, I'm gonna group enemies up from this side, from the other side, and do all of them in the middle. Okay, we got those here. Now we need to take some from here. And now just AoE the shit out of everything.
Consumed in my flames.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So many enemies getting hit all the same time. We even got rewarded for this shenanigan. Okay, a second heroic. Good. Oh, this is the set I want. Pistolier set. This sounds nice. I would want to try a Pistolier oriented set. Although this shield doesn't seem like much of what I'm aiming for. I'm not aiming for counter attack, but still. What about this one? Each successful block has a chance to reduce all cooldowns. The taunt skill is improved and no longer requires skill points to equip. This probably would be good, but I think the Pistolier heroic just seems like too good not to try. So I'll try the Pistolier set first, but then I'll have to think of some passives that would go well with Pistolier.
Be consumed in my flames.
I'll surely need to get maybe a lot of energy regen, because Pistolier costs a lot of energy. Unless the improved version doesn't, we'll see.
May evil be consumed
let's do the same as before. Gather them up while my cooldown is regaining. Put them up there. And now AoE the shit out of everyone.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
I'll do the same for this guy. I'll go gather all those enemies from this part and pull them towards the boss fight. This might be a bit risky if the boss stuns me. We'll see how it goes. Maybe here would be a good place to put the banner.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, I can just withstand his attacks on this. And now I can't.
Be consumed in my flames.
Good, this turned out well. Think seems like a good set. So I'll try to collect this set first. Although if I do collect the full set of another one, I'll try it. If it happens before the Skaven Killer. Oh, what's this? Grants a sacred aura that swows nearby enemies and deals regular damage. Well, the damage seems pretty underwhelming, but swowing might be good. So yeah, this seems like an amazing shield, but the stats on it are kind of underwhelming. Let's see. 29 seconds, but with this shield it's 20 what? It was 25 seconds earlier. Did it really not change? Cooldown reduction 48.9. 41.1. Oh, it can't be just 29 seconds all the time. Maybe it's glitched. We'll see in the map. But I think it was 25 and then it jumped to 29 and now it doesn't want to go back. Let's see what map did we get. Corn again. Oh, okay. Children of the Corn. So let's see now. Can the cooldown change? 29. Still 29. Okay, then if it's just 29. I still want the crit chance though. 14 crit chance is a lot to sacrifice for just some swallowing. But for later on I would want to try this shield. I don't know what other shields there are, but from the two I've got, the one with the swell seems fun. Also, let's check what the aura looks like. Just this one, when they're very close to me. I want to see when the swell starts affecting. Like, okay, around here, yeah, not so bad. That's good. If I'm using pistolier, yeah, that's a good range, kind of this far from me. The damage doesn't seem much. Let's see. The damage is, yeah, it's hitting all the way up to 400 sometimes. But it stacks with this damage, which is way too much. But yeah, for now, use this one until we get a better one of the other type. It would be nice if they increase the damage in a future update for this shield. Or remove the damage but increase the range of the aura. Then I would be even more happier. More utility. This damage kind of is useless anyways. Although if the damage can proc some stuff, if we have some things that proc on hit, it's good to have it even though it just doesn't do damage. But I don't know if there's something for this character, something that you can proc on hit. Oh, I forgot to remove this skill from my number 1. I was just testing it out to see if it's worth to take the set with this. Can I remove it just so... Oh, I can't remove it. Okay, let's group them up here now. Let's keep moving. What dropped? Oh, Scaven Cure. I'm getting lucky. 3 parts of the set already. This is kind of nice. And level 47 already. Yeah, if I get the full set, maybe I should go to Chaos 1 and do some more leveling there. In the meantime, I'm not gonna spend those points because I'm gonna reset my skills. I counted that I need 1200 something, so let's try do it now. I need this cooldown reduction. Do I need this? No. So now we're going this way. Not this way. This way is nice, but I'm not sure I'll be benefiting from all those bonuses here. So I need to get Sigmar's Blessing, probably Sigmar's Blessing number 2. I won't be able to get Sigmar's Blessing number 2 though. So 3 plus another 3, 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get it all the way to here. I'll have to think on the build later on, but for now. Of course, if I remove that point and those I can get this, but then I'll lose 6% cooldown reduction. Later on, when I get weapons and offhands with cooldown reduction, I can probably get that. Let's leave the zone and start a new map, because I messed up the skills. So my ideal version would be getting enough cooldown reduction so I don't need those 6%. Then I'll get rid of those points and reset again and put them here. And let me take my god skill, put it where it belongs, and take the other one, place it, actually it won't be here, it will be here, this will be there, where's Pistolier? Here. What about this town, Mustard? Oh, and I'm missing a god skill passive. It's probably the one for energy. $18 points. There we go. Okay. Give me some fragments. Let me increase the difficulty, or maybe not yet. Let's just farm the easier difficulties before Chaos now. And then once I get the full set, try Chaos 1. Again, Corn. Well, I'm not complaining. Corn is a great map to farm. It's probably the easiest one to farm in terms of what the enemies are like.
Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Oh, Hazmat Cure 777 just subscribed to YouTube. Thank you if you're watching. Much appreciated. Okay, interesting. I'm looking forward to making a build video for this dude. I probably would do it tomorrow, but if I'm not ready with the build tomorrow, it will be the day after. Although on my queue there's also trying the new Borderlands 2 DLC. I've got it already. Time to play it and stream it. With those rainbow guns. Just some visual boost to the guns of the Borderlands 2 weapons with just new skins kind of and new names.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Okay, be my arm, be my weapon. Sure thing. You got it, boss.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, getting close to level 50. 2.5 levels. I'm assuming it doesn't matter what level my set items are as long as they're from the same set. Like I can have some pieces level 45, 6, 7, etc. and others 50 until I find level 50 versions of it. I want to see a map where we're fighting Skaven. A lot of Skaven.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Let's keep moving. When there's just one very tanky elite left, not worth to stay there. Better group them up for AoE. And this is the elite I was talking about. He's quite tanky sometimes, especially when he's glowing red. He buffs himself up and becomes very tanky when he does that.
May evil be consumed in my flames. I'm too tired. Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, let's group them up here inside the banner area.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
I'm gonna try and group them up from all places here in the middle. I think that's kind of enough of them.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Look at this, splendid. Splendid. If only it dropped something to reward me for my gathering, my pulling. I'm gonna pull some more from there.
Be my arm. Be my
Okay,
weapon.
that should do. Let's do them here.
Consumed in my flames.
Now let's go kill us a boss. Gonna quickly grab all that. Oh, those blood rage orbs, or whatever it's called, bloodlust.
Be my arm. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Stacking bloodlust with Sigmar's Wrath, not a bad idea. Oh, various Iron Fist, thank you for the YouTube channel subscription, much appreciated, dude. Oh, I exited without looting, but I didn't see a red item, so it wasn't a big boss. Now, let's see. What's... Oh, I have an amulet, nice. And it's... 24 seconds. Can we get it to 22? We'll see. Here's damage decreases. Oh, Swanish. No. Just not Swanish. I'm not geared up for Swanish. I want Nurgle, but not the one with the poison. This is gonna get me broke. Okay, Corn again. I guess Corn it is. Why is it not giving me the final act or a first act without the poison clouds? It just keeps giving me the exact same. Maybe I should try the medium difficulty maps. Double mod maps might be better chances to get the final act there. Who knows? Or maybe just okay, level. Keep it going, keep it going. Grind on. Okay, and that's enough of them. Let's return here. Look at that, so many. Keep forgetting to as soon as I have my blood west full, I'll be using it. I won't say. Well, that was an animation. I'm not sure for what this animation was.
Thank you for the follow and welcome to the Struck Club.
X-Rays, indeed, thank you for the Twitch follow, much appreciated. Well, you're enjoying your stay here. Let's go group up more, but let's get those orbs. I want to farm some fragments. Oh, I'm ready to farm some fragments now. What I will do, I'll do a cheesy way to farm fragments. Basically, use my buffs and then use my fragment skill. That's just cheesing it. Because I found out you don't have to kill them with Bloodlust skill to get the fragment drops. So you can just use Sigmar's Wrath while the Bloodlust is on. And once they die, they will drop all those sweet fragments. Let's just get those back here. Let's pick some enemies from this part and pull them over here. Okay, let's get the Bloodlust orbs before they disappear. 2 more orbs and we can do another fragment go. And in the meantime, let's get this point. So I'll have to reset my skill points again later, when I have more cooldown reduction from my main and offhand. And from my god skill 3, but I'll be able to get the level 2 Sigmar's Blessing. Do that. Are we getting close to the boss? Not too close. Okay, let's keep going there. I wanna group up a lot of enemies again. Okay, that should be more than enough. Look at this, he's barely taking any damage. The most tanky monster in this map. Even bosses die faster. How much more? 4 more, okay.
Be my arm. May evil be my weapons in my flames.
And now he's buffed. So on we go for.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Will the boss be to the left? I think, yeah.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my arm. May be my consumed in my flames. May evil be consumed. Be my arm.
Okay, good. Give me that XP. Those portals, man. At least I didn't see a rat again. So it's not a big loss. But yeah, as soon as you open the chest and the portal is so close to it, you end up entering. At least I end up entering it quite often. Yeah, it's kind of it. Let's now give me a Nurgle without poison, please. Swanish. I'm just gonna get wrecked, and it will be too slow if I do Swanish. Okay, I'm gonna do a greater one if it doesn't wanna. Tsinch, perfect. Let's do Tsinch. The lesser one don't seem to be giving me Tsinch, at least today. Maybe they do, but I'm just unlucky with that.
Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Look at this, perfect.
Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Oh, so good. Let's get this elite. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this map. It's one of my favorite, mostly because it's very linear, too tight, so they have no place to run. They're just getting hit by the auras. Playing fire aura build on the it's kind of nice. Even on the dwarf you can play a fire move on some easy difficulties. The fire aura set isn't so bad
May evil be consumed in my flames.
for the dwarf.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Oh, look at this. Another elite. Let's pause for a sec. Kill it. Move on.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Come on, enemies, drop that remaining 2 items from the set. What was it? Boots and chest armor. There we go, horny chest. Not so horny today.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, let's do that. Some fragment farming. And let's just pick up the fragments now. 67. Oh, I don't have favor anymore. Okay, now it's just farming for later.
Consumed in my flames.
At least I know it's 1275 fragments from each kind. If you want to do a complete 1200.
Be my armor. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay. Now let's not enter the portal like the last 2 times. Oh, this one is further from the wood. Come on, wrong. I could do some boss rushing, but should I? Let's just keep leveling. Levels is what we need. And we're almost 50, as you can see. Quite the start of level 49, but we're getting there. Okay, greater mapping corn. Not greater, the medium one. Forgot what it was called. Actually, it is greater. Grant is the final.
Be my armor. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, nice. Start them up. Let's get all those fragments.
Be my armor. May evil be consumed in my flames.
So maybe perfect for this build. So I can just keep spamming this aura. Or an amulet that reduces them on using a potion, but that would require my HP to go down, which isn't that difficult.
Be my weapon. May evil be consumed.
But on crit it would be better.
Be my armor. Be my weapon.
Let's group those up, get them down. And now let's do the pull. Wait, did we miss some? There should have been some more coming after.
Be my armor. Be my weapon. May evil be
Okay, that should be enough for now. Probably by the end of this or the next map we should be 50. And then I can do some boss hunts just for a bit of a variety,
Be my armor. Be my weapon.
for some gear drop.
Consumed in my flames.
But yeah, bosses can drop every type of item. I've seen some people thinking that the rings and amulets don't drop there. Maybe they were very unlucky. I did get a ring yesterday on stream. And before I just didn't pay attention until I noticed someone spec. So yeah, you can get any type of item from the bosses. So boss hunts could completely gear you up if you're not up to doing relic hunt. Some people say doing one viewer suggested the other day for the normal chests. And yeah, probably it's true. I tried it, I just kept dying a lot, and I don't think it was worth it with all the time spent dying and resurrecting. It's probably still fun, where I can just keep leveling, keep doing some lower level, what's it called, relic hunts. Chaos 5 relic hunt. Okay, let's go get some fragments while this is active. I think I missed a lot of fragments back there. Is this a portal event? This is gonna give me some XP if it's a portal event. Just 2. 7. Okay, let's get all those fragments. And there were some more there that I left while the bloodlust was going. Now I need enemies to taunt. Done. Boy, would you look at that, 2 legendaries. Blade of Vengeance. This will be amazing damage if you can keep your block, what's it called? Count up. Block charges. Purple Signet Ring. Damage bonus. I'm using HP and I'm using damage reduction. For now I probably don't need the still 23 seconds. I'm not sure this updates the cooldowns properly unless you restart them. And my bloodlust is already full, so I'll need to group up some enemies for fragments. Oh, here on the boss it will be perfect. Let's get those to follow me. Okay, let's get all those fragments now. Look at that, so shiny. Even looting the junk gear is fine, because eventually you sell that junk gear and it turns into fragments when you keep donating. Okay, final few kills. Now let's check the drops in town. A better version of the shield I'm using, but not a I will eventually try this set though, just to see how it changes the town. A tank block set would require, a block build would require taunt. And this will probably be a build that uses, what was the name of the skill? Something that was related to blocking and counterattack. Yeah, all damage is increased based on block chance, and there was something. Where was it? There was something about counter-attacking links to blocks. Was it a god skill? Oh, this one. So this one goes well with this one. So indestructible goes well with radiant purity. Maybe Indescriptible, Radiant Purity and Sacred Reward would be a very good combo for a speedrunning build that just jumps between champion and champion and keeps wiping them, something like that. But for this you would need to stack as much counter-attack as you can. You might probably even use this specific one with counter-attack damage. And yeah, I'm not sure how well it scales off for Chaos 5, and since we're getting Chaos 6 and up soon, that would kind of be probably even worse, stacking counterattack when the enemies are becoming stronger, more HP. If anyone has information about a counterattack build, whether it works, I would much appreciate it, but eventually I'll just try it myself. I would really love it for them to allow us to save builds and pay those 1275 fragments of each fragment to change from one build to the other, but just remember our build setup so we wouldn't have to do it like the Diablo wardrobe. Just remembering what we had as the build. And this is gonna be our last map before we hit 50. Then maybe I can do some bosses and try and get my gear filled up with the correct parts. I won't be blessing until I'm sure that I'm on my final mod version of my item. Because for now I want to save enough fragments for another skill reset. Okay, level 15. Oh no, that's the tanky one. Let's pull him. We should be hitting that level pretty soon. Yeah, there we go. 50. 50. Drop, Scaling Cure, Blaze Breastplate, just what we needed. The HP is very low. It's only 9.4k, it should be at least 10.2. But not bad. Now I just need the boots to finish the set and check my heroic clear. Okay. So should I do some boss fights? Maybe I should after this map. On this current difficulty, or maybe I can just go to Chaos 1 and do Chaos 1 map until I finish up my set. Then I can just keep farming until I get O level 50, because I need fragments, and on the bosses I am getting fragments in the end if I sell all the gear. A full inventory would take me like 15 minutes maybe, and then this full inventory would get me around 200 from. But maps I'm getting way more per hour in the fragment. So I should probably just on maps now. It's time for move up the ladder in regards to difficulty. I'm tanky, oh, he didn't drop anything good. Much disappointed from this enemy's drop. Now let's do oh, I forgot to use my signal before. Take that damage. And I don't think there's a limit of how far we can stack the block chance. Maybe the block chance build would be the build for Chaos 7. Because you can probably get it around 70% without much troubles. Get it to 100%, wouldn't that be 100% block chance build? That would be amazing. Also, when we block, do we still take some damage? Or do we ignore entirely? Because there's this thing here, blocked damage. So I wonder if there's gonna be something that tells us in game about the game mechanics. I really want to know about our counterattack damage and block. I know counterattack damage is kind of like thorns, reflecting damage. But that's kind of all I know. Okay, let's sell this one. I'll probably sell this one because it's 46. And I do need a 51 with cooldown reduction. See, this one 90% cooldown reduction. If the shield can get 19 or at least 13 would be nice. Okay, let's sell the 45. I'm gonna keep level 50 of each item later for build experimentation. But for now, let's go to Chaos 1. I think I'm ready to try Chaos 1. Again, corn. It keeps giving us corn today. I guess there's a lot of corn farming to be done. Yeah, we're kind of ready for Chaos 1. Might end some hits, but we'll see. I'll try to keep myself up for as much as I.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Getting all those frag. Oh, this is the tanky mob. Time waster mob, as I call him, because you end up wasting a lot of time if you can't kill him quickly before he buffs up. Now, where are the banner bearers? Here we go. In regard to HP. Myself so that I can hit both. I wanted to be in the circle and be hitting both of them, but kind of didn't work out well. Okay, those will follow. I'll do it from here. Nice, perfect. This is such a fun class to play for anyone trying the probably the one you can finish the campaign the fastest with. If you're stacking up 2 skills, you need to stack up at first shield the charge, then as soon as you can get this one, break through the ranks, and with those 2 skills you can pretty much keep charging. And once you get taunt, you can just keep pumping up your energy high enough. Just group up some enemies, taunt, and your energy is full and you can keep running. Things like that. Watch the cinematics and but with this character, as I said earlier, I did it in 3 hours. On my first playthrough, which took 10.5 hours, I was very slow there. I was level 47, almost 48 when I completed. On the scout I was 45, I think, or 44. I think 45, and it took 5.5 hours. And on the dwarf it took 4 hours and I was level 43, if I'm correct. So this is the fastest by far, but maybe I just have some more experience when I'm doing my 4th playthrough, that's why. But a lot of it is because of this class's skills. I'm hoping they don't decide to nerf this class, but rather boost the others. Because Chaos 7 would require every class to be a tad bit more powerful. Because that's 2 Chaos. Boot. let's go get my fragments before I forget about them. And now I think it's a boss fight here. Yeah.
May evil be consumed in my flame. Be my armor. Be my weapon. Be my armor. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Thank go. So Chaos 1 seems fine for me for now, but later I'll slightly go further. Once I collect the complete set, fill up all the slots with what is kind of needed, hopefully level 50. Shit, perfect. Was it 3 red drops? I think it was. Just want to see the model. It looks nice only on the picture. This one is better. Is it glowing though? I love this Cave and Killer's green glow. Very nice set. Helmet. Now let's go sell some
Be my
stuff.
armor. Be my weapon.
Get some fragments. This one's more damage, but yeah, the cooldown reduction is more important for me. This one's 49. I'll keep it just for now. Pure soul metal. This may be good. Yeah, I'll keep that. What about this one? Okay, let's check all those accessories we've got. I'm gonna use that first. Let's just get rid of both of those wobbly items. Maybe even get rid of this. Should we try a boss kill? A quick boss kill just to see how I can do against it. I'm not sure which boss would be the easiest for this quest. But let's say Word of Change wouldn't be that difficult to do.
Consumed in my flame. Be my armor. Be my weapon.
Gee, Yeah, I needed to get an energy generator for this fight. Definitely is needed. Because I don't have enemies to taunt around me besides in few phases. Aha, so close. He's almost dead. Maybe leaving those open to keep isn't a bad idea when doing this boss. But this is definitely not the best boss to farm on this quest. Okay, we killed it. Let's not wait for the blinding white animation. It turns the whole screen white and it's not really pleasant on the eyes. Now let's check Pistolier's damage. Fire damage 0. So this is good, this is good. And Banner of the Empire heroic? Really? 2 heroics? What? Wow. This is pretty amazing. Having 2 heroic skills from one set, that's just OP. Let's get a better version of this skill. Was that a boss? No, it wasn't a god. No, skill points, skill points. We can upgrade this one, the taunt. Can be upgraded. And this can be upgraded. And later on I'll be equipping this one, so I'll need 6 more points, and I will have those 6 points once I reset my build. So yeah, we're far off for now. I won't level up more. This one isn't bad either though. Especially Divine Judgment 3. But I can get 1, 2, 3 points and invest 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 exactly until there if I get rid of those. Let's do a Grand Relic map. Okay, I'm sick of corn, I want something different. Singe, perfect. It's 3 AM now. I can probably stream for a bit more and then I'll just have to take a break. I don't wanna play around with this just testing the energy. How much energy gain do I get from this? 0. Oh, energy cost minus 20%. This is amazing. Cooldown 2 seconds. Cooldown 22. Cooldown 7. You pretty much spam this skill when it's heroic. Okay, I wanna see the damage of the aura now.
Be my arm. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay. Pretty good. Pretty enough.
May evil be consumed in my flames. May evil be consumed in my flames.
I can probably try Chaos 3 and then make
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
rest of the build. See. Of course, it will be better once I modify it.
Be my arm. May evil be my weapon. Consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon.
But yeah, I'm really happy with this set.
Consumed in my
It's
flames.
giving us 2 heroic things, 2 heroic skills. First, thing is in a hero, getting 2 heroics. It's kind of telling you you want to play with those 2 skills together. They're too OP, not to be used together. Or shotgun, strike,
Consumed in my flames.
rifles.
Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, yeah, to move up the difficulty.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Just to see how it does.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Okay. 2 Chaos is up all the way to Chaos 3, and then we're gonna test Chaos 5 after that. Just has to be done. I want crit chance on all. I'm I'm not gonna bother with the blessings yet, unless I know the item will be worth it. For the end game. Oh no, not this banner. I want this banner. I'll keep my points, I won't use them, but I wanna try something. I wanna try, what was that? Was it a god skill? Divine Judgment. Let's try Divine Judgment instead of this one. Just to see how it will perform energy-wise. Okay, this is it will be nice for the game to show the difficulty when you're playing. Just so when people are watching they would know who's playing on what difficulty. I could add a death counter and just instead of that the kill down. I did have one when I was farming on Torchlight as an experiment for how many drop. So I could just modify this counter and to count my chaos difficulty. Isn't much difficult. Would surely be a challenge. That, but I'm not gonna be doing a grandma. Because I don't have much gold to afford. Oh, there's a healer, fuck. I keep forgetting on this map there's healers that kind of need to be killed. Oh, let's pick this up. This is gonna turn into fragments. Get all the wood. Okay, I'm gonna pull this one towards that one so we can have two elites at the same spot. Just stay away. I didn't see one. Yeah, this is it. This is a good build. Of course, I need to optimize it, move some skill points around. Once my gear, I will make sure to do. other than the one I killed.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my weapons.
1,000,000.
Be my weapon.
Here is not all level. Get only better.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
But the real test would be on Chaos 5 after this map. To see whether I'm ready for it or not yet, whether I would need to farm some more fragments
May evil
and
consumed in my flames.
correct mod. Be ready. Oh shit, I kinda got carried away there. Wasn't paying attention to my HP yet. But I'm too sleepy, it's 3:10 AM. So once I'm done with this map and with the Chaos 5 map, I'll call it a night. But yeah, I did want to complete those before I do call it a night, so just sticking to the plan. Let's group them up.
Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon.
So Chaos 3 is okay. We'll see how Chaos 5 will be.
Consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in
Okay,
my
let's go to the relic chest. Good wood for Chaos 3. Okay, better scale and helm. Oh, and a hammer. I want to see this hammer. Magnus's gift. Well, it's not bad, but all damage to taunted enemies is increased. Is kind of better probably. I will try it though. I will try it for sure. Let's quickly check this helmet. gonna try and get rid of the repeatable items and keep the better one out of the two, or more depending. Both of those are weaker than what we are wearing, so let's get some fragments. Now let's try Chaos 5. Oh, shh! I forgot to equip my skills. Well, now I have to go back. Good thing it wasn't a grand map. Now this will be a great challenge, so I'd rather not do Swanesh yet. Yet though, it is still doable. It's survivable in Chaos 5. Of course it won't be as fast, not yet, but at least now I know it's doable. Even Chaos 5, with the way this build is set up, we can manage to do it eventually. Of course it won't be as easy as the other difficulties. It doesn't turn into a game where power creep with constant new chaos levels. Instead, they should just add more of the current content. Maybe to Chaos 7, adding new content, fresh, new different modes and stuff. Those enemies with the banners are annoying when the others. Most of the times they even keep buffing each other, which is even more annoying when there's 2 or 3 banner enemies next to each other, just giving themselves the buffs. So I can kind of spam this with the way cooldowns are. Cooldown 11 seconds, and the duration is probably something like the same thing. I'm wondering what to call the build when it's done. Something Sigmar's walking furnace or mobile furnace or Sigmar's steam train.
Be my armor. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Flaming bull, burning bull.
This is not my final hour. Be my armor. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. Be my weapon.
Let's keep moving towards the boss. It sure is nice
Be my armor.
how this build works.
My weapon in my flames.
Much better than expected. Much better than expected for sure. From the kind of very pleasantly surprised by what this class is capable of. So way different than I expected and in a good way.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. I'll fight until my last breath. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. Be my weapon.
As you can see, so far we haven't even died on this map, but I can end up just jinxing it and dying.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
Okay, let's leave those and keep moving.
Be my armor. Be my weapon. Not the time. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed.
And there we go, first death. But it was just a mistake of mine to stop there. But now I'm kind of stuck. Now I am kind of stuck, so let's see how to get unstuck from there.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
The major when they group up together and everyone's getting buffed to them. When they're just by themselves, it's kind of pretty. The elites, which are bigger and easier to hit. But I think half the damage those banner guys are buffing them. So instead of 1 mil I can hit all the way to 500. Otherwise it's around 1.
Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. Be my weapon.
to do the boss with all the enemies and all the banner bearers. That's gonna be a hard mode for Chaos fight. Having probably like 5 or 4 boss. I'm gonna pull all those enemies just to make sure I've cleared the backstab as well doing the. But if I can get all my gear to level, this Chaos 5 would be much easier. I just need to get better road items level. It won't be a problem to run through everything on Chaos 5. I did on Chaos 1 or Chaos. As you can see, they're dying fast enough if there is a banner buffer or whatever it's called. I can hit all the way, all the way to like damage. And that's with the damage to taunted targets from my offhand. So million with that extra damage to just need weave a shit ton. When they're buffing them with the banner, it's kind of only 5,000 damage. I can. But yeah, freshly hitting Chaos 5 map on this guy. It's fun seeing potential. There's potential. I need to reset some skills. I need to upgrade some things like this one. I need to get level 2, but I kind of need to get rid of those 3 skill points, and then those 3 skill points would be invested to get all the way to here with the 2 I've got saved. I'm not using those 2 because I know I'll be resetting my skills. So I'd rather at 1207 fragments and reset the points and level up. Shit. Oh, I couldn't move there. I got stuck, probably stunned, but I don't think I was stunned. I just couldn't move because of all the enemies. But how many items are not 50 on my set? Did I replace everything? This is 49, and I need the other skill, the round shield. I need the round shield instead of this one. That slows enemies. It would help me greatly. And this one needs to be 50, and I probably have an upgrade. If I equip it now, I'll lose my skills, so I shouldn't equip it yet. And this one I probably need to upgrade with something better. Need as much crit chance as I can afford to have. Shit. Yeah, I kinda got stunned. But it's just not, it's just on me. I'm doing the mistake. It's king. So I'll try tomorrow. That skill reset. For now, let me quickly just move to the side, kill those enemies, and then do the boss by itself. It would be much easier that. Oh, did the dog kill me? Seriously, the dog does so much damage. I let it hit me because I thought it killed me in 2 or 3 hits. Guy, it's almost unkillable. He's taking 500 and something thousand.
Consumed in my flames.
And it's two of them.
Not my final hour. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Are they following me? Oh, they're not following. Perfect. Now it's my chance to go do. The thing is, I wasted my energy, and now I won't have energy for the boss.
Consumed in my flames. Be my weapon.
Now they on. That's ridiculous. They're gonna come for the boss fight, but when I tried to kill them alone, they ran away.
Be my arm.
It's like them rolling.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Them to move there, and they don't want to. They're staying behind the boss.
Be my arm. May evil be my weapon. This is not my final hour. I'll fight. Be my arm. My last breath. Catch my breath. May evil be
Yeah, I do need some help with the energy again. And now I don't know what killed me. While there were a lot of enemies, it was nice because I could regain my energy. Okay, let's pull those banner guys. They're kind of annoying. If I don't kill them, they'll come for the boss fight again.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
1000. Boss, I don't know how I'm supposed to kill him.
In my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Oh, now the boss is.
Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
100,000. Okay.
Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon.
There's the second buffer, so it's not gonna be
Consumed in my flames.
next to me. See, this is
Be my arm.
fuck.
Be my weapon.
It's making it hard as well.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon. Take me alive.
Hitting me for quite the damage. Or maybe they're reflecting this damage. So
May evil be consumed in my flames.
oh, there's another three of them.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Now this one's gonna run.
May evil be consumed in my
Now there's 4 of them. It's impossible to just have.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
Where do all? I would have killed the boss 10 times by now.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
But if I don't kill them, they'll
Be my arm.
kill the boss with them there.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Oh, seriously? Those are OP. It's fun how OP those mobs are. How unnecessarily overpowered they are. Burden. Nothing special about them, bullet sponges. Cause it's easy to just dodge and kill, but
My arm, be my weapon.
in a map that usually doesn't take that much time. And this is my last map for the day because it's 3:35 AM. I just wanted to do a chaos fight to see how the build fares. It's not bad. Not bad. The build can do once mistakes, and if I
Be my arm. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. May evil be consumed in my flames.
left soon, maybe 4.
Consumed in my flames.
I'm trying when one of them keeps staying.
Be my arm. Be my weapon.
The other one almost. Towards the
Be my arm. May evil be my weapon in my flames.
okay, just one of them is
Be my arm. Be my weapon. I can't do that right now. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. I'll fight until my last breath. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon. I'll fight until my last breath. May evil be consumed in my flames.
okay, he's finally dead. I'm not sure if it boosts as well of the boss, but now I can just try and do the boss itself. The thing is, this map had a that gives the monsters armor or something like that.
Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my arm. Be my
Oh, the tail whip. Gotta be careful. Where did this guy come from? Wow, some enemies are coming from the middle of nowhere. But okay, they can at least allow me to regain some energy. Oh, and they're ranged attack mode.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
I got, but this was tanky. I'm sure it's not the build, because the build was doing this and then.
Be my armor.
Was it me? Do I have to die to reset something on my end? How's the damage? It's not so bad. I mean, it should be better.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. May evil be consumed in my flames. This is not my final hour. May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
What if I were to stay inside the circles that I create?
Be my armor. Be my weapon. This is not my final hour. Not do that.
Oh no, I shouldn't stay.
May evil be consumed.
But currently I just need more ranged energy regen.
This is not my final hour. In my flames.
I wonder if there's a way to kinda cheese him and not get hit by those AoE. My energy is not regaining by itself. I need to keep using some stuff to regain it.
Be my armor. Be my weapon. May evil be consumed in my flames.
What was that passive I was using? Yeah, this one to get the enemies to take more damage and deal less damage. This one was for the energy, and this one was
Be my armor.
it's for fighting bigger groups of enemies.
May evil be consumed in my flames. Be my armor. Be my weapon.
Okay, I'll regain my energy to the maximum and burst him. Oh fuck.
May evil be consumed in my flames.
Almost died there. Oh, and he reset? Seriously? Fuck this shit, man. Okay, I've had enough of wasting time on this boss. I'll just need to reset my skills later and get some proper gear, more crit chance and of course I wouldn't need this weapon. Oh, that's why I overall it would be more. I was thinking I was using this one, so that's why I was saying 200 damage to taunted enemies. And this shield needs to be changed with a better one, but I don't have one yet. So we'll see. For now I'll just call it a night. I'll do some farming tomorrow to try and fix these guys' gear and build. Ideally I want to get Sigmar's Blessing too for extra damage, block chance. No, damage and block chance are the same. Counterattack damage is increased and energy regen is increased, which is good. I'll also have some block chance and damage reduction for the cost of this 6 cooldown reduction, which I probably can live without. If I find a good shield with cooldown reduction, the round shield that looked like a fireball. So everyone who and for all the subscriptions and follows on Twitch and YouTube for today and in general. I'll be sure to return tomorrow with some more from this build and keep it cool guys. Goodbye.